Do you have a favorite story of any of those players with Kobe or Duncan, Garnett?
Well, I mean, the favorite story, of course, is Duncan. Rick Pitino came here assuming he was getting Duncan. What was he thinking? I mean, Rick Pitino left a really good situation, came in here, took Red's name off the masthead, and had it all teed up for Tim Duncan, and he ends up with Mercer and Billups, who he traded in a month. I mean, he got 3 and 6 instead of 1. It was franchise altering for the next 25 years. So that's my Tim Duncan story.
If Duncan had gone to the Celtics, finish that statement.
I think that Pitino has a much longer career here, and I think that Pierce would have come in. They would have been good. They would have been good in the early part of the century, instead of really bad and finding their way to 2008. Of course, Garnett comes in and rescues them, but the years between 96 and 2008 would have been far more pleasant around here in basketball.
Is Ainge given enough credit to pull off the trade to bring in Garnett? That like Red Auerbach would do that all the time, it felt like. But Danny was so his former teammate Kevin McHale is there, and they're basically saying, "Here, Danny, take a future Hall of Famer and go win a championship."
Well, it has the appearance of a bag job. And when I was a young guy covering that team, when Danny and Kevin and Larry were teammates, they would play cards. And Red would go by and say, "Danny, isn't that against your religion? You can't play cards with those guys." And Danny would point to Larry and Kevin and say, "Red, it's not gambling against these guys." And lo and behold, 20 years go by, and Kevin McHale gives him Kevin Garnett, gives him a championship. So, yeah, that one should have been investigated.